welcome to my channel. I hope so you all will be doing well, and we start the lecture with this prayer as usual that God bless you in every aspect of life and you will always stay happy and healthy. Now let's start our lecture. As you see from the title that today our topic of discussion is about constitution, state and structure of government. Constitution of Pakistan. The Constitution of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. First of all is fundamental rights and freedom. Enumerates the basic rights and freedom of individuals such as freedom of speech, religion and the right to a fair trial. Directive principles, guidelines or principles for the government in shaping policies for the welfare of the people. Structure of government defines the branches of government, executive, legislative, and judicial, describe the power and functions of each branch. Citizenship specifies who qualifies as a citizen and the rights and duties associated with citizenship. Election and political process outlines the electoral system and the process for selecting representatives and leaders. Federalism or unitarism specifies the structure of the state, whether it is a federal system with multiple levels of government or a unitary system with a single central authority. Amendment process describes how the constitution can be amended or revised. Emergency powers specify the circumstances under which the government can declare a state of emergency and the power it can exercise during such period. Judicial review establishes the power of the judiciary to review the constitutionality of laws and government actions. Rule of law emphasizes the supremacy of the Constitution and the equality of all individuals before the law. State religion, if applicable, indicates if there is an official state religion or a commitment to religious freedom. Constitutional Court establish a court or mechanism to interrupt and apply the Constitution. International agreements addresses the relationship between international law and domestic law, including how international agreements are incorporated. Transitional provisions, if applicable, contains provision for the transition from an older system of government to the new one defined by the Constitution. Historical context or preamble, if applicable, provides historical context or background explaining why certain provisions are included. Miscellaneous provision, any other specific provision deemed necessary for the functioning of the government. Ratification and adoption specify the process by which the Constitution is ratified and adopted. Supremacy Clause declares the Constitution as the supreme law of the land and all laws and actions must be conformity with it. State of government. Current state of government condition or status. The state of government can be varied based on political, economic, social, and international factors. Government may face challenges such as political instability, corruption, economic difficulties, or public discontent. Stability and effectiveness can be influenced by the government's ability to address the needs of its citizens and maintain law and order and manage external relations. State government, regional government. In some contexts, state government specifically refers to the government of the subnational entity within a federal system, for example, a US state government or an Indian state government. State governments often have jurisdiction over specific regions and handle matters that are not under the direct control of the central or federal government. They typically have their own constitution, legislature, and executive branch. Structure of government. First of all is executive branch, president, prime minister, and cabinet. President. The president is the ceremonial head of the state, elected by electoral college consisting of the Senate, National Assembly, and the Provincial Assembly. Prime Minister, the head of government and holds the most executive powers, leads the cabinet, which is composed of ministers appointed by the Prime Minister. Cabinet comprises ministers responsible for different government departments. Decision-making body responsible for formulating and implementing government policies. Legislative branch, Parliament, National Assembly, Senate. Lower house with members directly elected by people responsible for making law. It is National Assembly. Approving the budget and representing the people. Senate, under House with members elected by the provincial assemblies, represents the provinces and provides a check on the National Assembly. Judicial branch, Supreme Court, high judicial authority in Pakistan, Chief Justice and other justices appointed by the President. High Court, each province has its own High Court, deal with matters within their respective province. Lower courts, magistrate and other lower courts handle local and district level cases. Any question related to that slide, then you should comment and I will make sure to answer you. Thank you for listening, and that's all from my side. If you are new on my channel, then don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and stay tuned. It should be very beneficial for you. That's all.